bouncing you the ball. But bitch, you cannot dribble. They said your life was simple, but you're making it complex. Giving up your innocence for sex with the beast that will be what you need. But you didn't know that you're gonna see. When you repeat, that seed will grow. Leave all over the crow. So devil keep his eyes on his prize. You're his bride, you get high. You've been granted Jacob's ride. So hold on, bitch, hold on. Watch all the people that can't hold on. The green every count to kill the weed. They leave the drugs onto our streets. So the once I'm addicted, the mortgage you had evicted. It's all the game, it's all set up. Don't get mad cause I brought it up. We're labeled by numbers and classified by numbers. Where do you find us? Nice in the tundra. God's revenge excites every demon. 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 God's revenge excites every demon.
All right, y'all, we back. Hip Hop Anonymous, Mr. Bounce Ball Boogie himself, live in studio. Well, we breaking down the album, G.R.E.E.D.
Yeah.
I don't know if the acronym was the right word, but the intro was called God's Revenge Excites Every Demon.
Yeah.
First song was the first sin. First head of the dragon. It was called G.R.E.E.D.
Yeah.
I'm loving this, man. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I kind of was asking you at break, why does God's Revenge excite every demon? Like, what's behind that?
Well, one thing that, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about demons. But I do know is that they like to be challenged. And one thing that they want to be challenged the most on is God. Only because in the Bible, it's proclaimed that God will not come back and hurt his children anymore, won't wipe us out. Basically, let us do that to ourselves. And that's what we're experiencing now, is us wiping ourselves out. So, why, in my opinion, why it excites every demon is because when, say, for example, when Jesus was hung on the cross, the demons rose at 3 a.m. to mock him, laugh at him, point fingers at him, and just kind of make a mockery or whatever, talking shit, basically.
Like, hey, your people failed you.
Yeah. And so when God sends his angels to come condemn and take the ones that he feels are worthy to go to heaven or is worth saving or to finally fight hell or whatever, the banishment of the demons and Satan and all that, they make a mockery of it because they don't believe him. They don't believe him. Yeah. They think he's all talk, only because he did what he did in the past, which if you read the Bible, you'll know what he did with the drowning, like the 40 days and 40 nights story and Noah's Ark and all that kind of stuff. And he proclaimed he's never going to do that again. Yeah. So if that does ever happen again, they're going to be laughing and saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. Earth is mine.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you, man.
All right. I'm like, what?
I was like, you're blowing everyone's mind, man. What kind of came to my head is kind of like, I don't know if people try to like put you in a box or something like horrorcore or, hey, this guy likes evil. You know, does anybody like try to paint that picture of you? Do you ever get that?
See, that was another reason why I was excited to do this interview. Only because I'm always the one doing the interviews, you know, on Boogie Bang Radio and stuff. Yeah. And like really DINGS&COS Radio are like really the ones that have enough balls to really bring me on and talk to me like how we're talking right now.
We love you, man.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I reach out to other radios, online radios and DJs and stuff, and they're kind of like, whoa. Like, whoa. Yeah. And I would say, yeah, what you just said there is how people perceive me. Like, is he a devil worshiper? Is he one with Satan, or is he have some kind of dark powers? If he comes to my house, is the demon going to enter with him and not leave? You know, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, bro, I'm one of the most holy guys. I'm one of the most down to earth dudes you'll ever meet. I mean, I'm a father of 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, 6 times.
6, man. You know, man. I protect all of them with all my heart. Yeah. And shout out to my niece. My niece, man. I'm about to break down and cry. Hold up. Okay, shout out to my niece. She's not even 2 years old. She had a heart surgery a few days ago. They did something wrong. She had to go back. Now she has a pacemaker.
Shoot, man.
And she's not even 2, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know,
prayers up, everybody. Prayers
yes,
up.
I've been asking everyone, and I said earlier, thank you so much for everyone's prayers and support. I appreciate it so much. But my kids, man, and my nephews, my nieces, my brothers, my sisters, I represent them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm trying my hardest right now to get this documentary going.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm putting it out there, any filmmakers that want to get in on this, I'm asking you to help me. Only because this is more than just a project. The reason I'm saying
personal, maybe
it is very personal, because they're trying to do away with my hood, man, where I grew up, and I don't want to say it just because I don't want no one to take my idea, but I need to get a documentary going and get in there before they demolish my hood. They're trying to tear my hood down. They're trying to get rid of it, only because.
What do they call that? They did it to the north side too, bro.
I don't know what you call it. Demolishing, man.
I mean, yeah, that's what
the rich is taking over Denver, bro.
Pretty much, they just demolish everything and outprice, our people, man.
Yeah, and I was born and raised here in Denver. You know what I'm saying? And then I got people coming from all these different states, and they just moving in, bro. I'm in Park Hill right now, and all I see is rich folks buying up all the properties.
Oh, dog, it's everywhere. It's
and
the
I'm
east
like,
side, the north
yo,
side, everywhere.
Whoa. You know you would died? You would got robbed? If this was the 90s, you wouldn't even step foot on my block.
You're like, homie walking dogs and riding his bike and everything, every damn thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different feel right now, man, especially in Denver. And so,
oh yeah, Denver does feel different, man.
It's a big different feel, bro. Yep. So I'm like, I'm working on a documentary right now just so I can show people where I come from before it's gone, because they about to demolish the whole damn place. I see some houses where my babysitter's house used to be, and I used to go there after school. It was all boarded up and shit. And I'm like, damn, for real? Like, it's boarded up, you know what I'm saying?
I went through something similar. I know this is supposed to be more about music. We're just talking the shit, man. But I kind of went through the same thing. I grew up in Superior, a little town. It was basically like 3 roads. Dirt road,
right.
Well water, whatever, right? And then Rock Creek came in, man, and everything got developed. And it was cool. We got city water and stuff like that. And now it's like there's going to be a main street, dude, like across from where I grew up. So there was like a cow field, literally, like where they raise cows and stuff.
Right.
And then that sold. So there's going to be like 75 houses built there. Because my parents are still there, man. They still
for real
in the same house, yeah. And then across the street, like the main road is going to be the main street, and then it's going to be like a downtown across the street, bro. And they just building everything. It's like right kind of before.
Wow.
Yeah, you get into Boulder or whatnot, and it's just like it's crazy, bro. It's like you don't feel that it's the same place, kind of a little
right.
bit.
Hell no, it sure doesn't.
Man.
It doesn't feel the same. So yeah, and so back to your question, but yeah, people have some kind of.
Yeah, my point is, I guess people when they pigeonhole you or put you in a box. Or not pigeonhole you, right? That's not the right word.
I don't know. I don't know, baby.
When they judge you and think, hey, man, this person might be evil or whatever, like you're saying.
Right.
And it's like, nah, man, they're the most righteous, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the ones trying to show the good.
You know what I'm saying?
And like no one sees through that.
It takes someone to really live it and really feel it, to be able to tell others what to be wary of, what to be aware of, what to look out for. If those people never experienced anything like that, you wouldn't know there's a crocodile in the swamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes those kind of people to walk in the dark before you, to tell you, yo, before you walk in there, expect this, and that. If you choose not to listen, that's your fault. You're gonna learn a lesson either the same or worse.
There you go. Hey, all I'm saying is like, don't ever judge a book by its cover. Listen first, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like how Ice-T said, if you see a book and it's all bloody, and you see a knife all bloody, and you see a dead body on the cover, and you open the book and read it, don't complain about what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's going to be in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. All right, we better play some music, bro. We just bullshitting. So we on track 3.
All right.
Would this be what would the next sin or?
No.
So track 3.
The
What's up with
Sins
track
itself is going to be the actual album.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So every song on Greed is based around that subject of greed.
So greed is just the first
Yeah.
head of the dragon.
That's right. And so in
this
the
is gonna
album,
be a 6-album series.
yeah, it is. And so
dope.
what you're hearing in the album is every little direction that I could think of mentally how to take greed, the negatives and the positives. So when you listen to the album, you'll see it starts in a dark place, because usually all of us start in a dark place before we find the light. So as we go deeper into the album, you'll see that it goes from this dark feel to a lighter feel.
Okay, so shit, we on track 3, man. I'll let you introduce.
Yeah, this is Greed. This is Greed, the album. This song is I'm Your Demon, feature my boy Chuckles, the Hell Clown, the motherfucking head collector, all the way from San Jose, California, putting it down. Bounce ball boogie woogie, I'm your demon.
I'm your demon, get you screaming. I'm your demon, got you fiending. I'm your demon, got you screaming. I'm your demon, got you screaming. I'm human, so amusing. Every day I must abuse them just to cover costs. Coming soon, another cross part 2. What you hear in the evening news ain't never close to the truth. Right outside you'll find your proof. See those footsteps, those are hooves. Your destruction from a left inside your pain behind the substance. Stop everything that's so productive. Take it, you'll filter your face cloud. Wow, now your life begins to budget. Wow. Everything is so abundant. While your problems I can solve them all revolve around existence. I'm persistent with the craving. With your greed is how I'm slaving. Get the people misbehaving. Your indulgence writes a sentence in your history book. Why you demon, baby? So let's just take a look. Dwell into the past. Let's see how long you last before you give your wrist a slash. I'll soak in the blood bath. I'm your demon, get you screaming. I'm your demon, got you fiending. I'm your demon, got you screaming. I'm your demon, got you what really keeps me amused is when you pussies run from me. Whenever the psychotic killer steps into the motherfucking scene, I'm smiling with the sinister look underneath this heavy rain. Gripping the big ass sharpened knife with wood with seeing excruciating pain. To grab you by the hair and begin to slice all the way to your jugular. So I can watch that beautiful red come swimming everywhere all over your furniture. I live this I am because the devil tells me what to do. I'm licking off your miserable tears. I consume the flesh like fucking food. Once the job is done, I begin to write my name on the walls by using the blood for your marked ass husband. Sitting and mangled in the darkened halls. Left your children horrified and witness their own parents dying. A rapid fucked up purpose. All they can do is watch when they weeping cry. Walked outside in the pouring rain and stood there in the street with a laughter that was so heinous, so completely fucking sweet. I'm your demon, get you screaming. I'm your demon, got you fiending. I'm your demon, got you screaming. I'm your demon, got you fiending.
Happy Hip Hop Anonymous, y'all. We live in studio. Mr. Bounce Ball Boogie himself. Yeah, man, so we just getting through it. And I'm still figuring out the album concept, but I think I got it. Everything is based on greed.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
That's right. So, that was probably the most darkest song on the album right there.
Okay, so
I'm Your Demon.
And dark to light it goes, though, kind of.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. You'll see every song we listen to next gets lighter and lighter and lighter. That was the darkest that it gets. with Chuckles.
Okay.
Only because
Let's
Chuckles,
get it.
I don't know if anyone knows about Chuckles, but Chuckles is one of the best upcoming